Awesome. Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Ty Cole with Your Voice Magazine. I'm talking to Michole and Russell from the amazing series Black Mafia Family. Now, Michole, I want to ask you because you are really doing a great job. 50 series tends to always have a powerful, smart, and beautiful woman who helps guide and lead the household on the right path. What strength will your character show this season?
As I was saying before, one, hello to you.
Hello.
I would say that Lucille is a quiet storm. She is the anchor of the family. She is spiritual matriarch, and she's the glue that holds the family together.
Okay, love that answer. Now, Russell, being a man can be hard at times, especially as a provider and trying to be the perfect example of what a man or father looks like dealing with Trey and Meech. Now, do you think your character did a good job? And how will his relationship with Meech and Trey grow this season?
Well, I think that it is a difficult challenge being a husband, being a father, and you add being Black to that,
Yes.
looking at the trifecta. But I think that what Charles focuses on is his spirituality and his commitment to God. And in that, he's saying that his job is to provide for his family, to do whatever he can to make sure that his family, his kids have what they need. You may, and not always what you want. And I think that what we learn through the course of the show is that his kids can see that they don't have enough. His kids can bear witness to the fact that we come from dire circumstances here in Detroit, and this is not cutting it. We can't do it. And so I think it's hard as a father, as a man, once your kids become of age, and they're men now, you know what I mean? And they've had to grow faster than other kids have to, who have opportunities and means, right? And so they're doing what I think young boys and young men do, is they're saying, if my dad or my parents can't do it, I have to do it. And I think that what happens is, at a certain point, that with Charles, is that his hands get tied, because as a man, he realizes that he can't do exactly what it is that he needs to do to keep this family together. And I think for him, that's what I think begins to reside in him, to bring about a sense of frustration and a deep sense of pain.
Okay. Now, in the 50 universe, there's many power couples that come across our screen. What do you think Charles and Lucille's superpower is as a couple?
I would say their love.
Mm-hmm.
The love between them is so deep and powerful. Their chemistry, just their friendship, and the love for their family.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, and just to add a little bit, and just in their commitment, what we heard from Miss Flenory about her and Charles was their love and their commitment and their friendship. And I think that's important to convey to audiences, because, what it really shows you, it shows you that, even though these kids came from a balanced and a nuclear family, if you will, but still didn't have the opportunity. And so all they were doing was looking for an opportunity. And so the love is there, the commitment is there, the faith is there, but there's still a lack of opportunity. And so when you don't have one, you're going to try to look for one. And that's what we see coming out of this show. This men who just looked for an opportunity.
Now, my final question for you both is this. Now, what do you hope families will take away from this show? When they're sitting down and they're watching it, what do you hope that they grab after watching this series?
For me, my hope is that they realize that we're not trying to glorify drugs. We're not trying to glorify drug dealing. What we're trying to do is really accentuate what families do, accentuate what families do for each other, accentuate that there is character. There are people who are dealing in moral conflicts, within their everyday lives, and that it's not just as easy as black and white as do better. It's not as, you know what I mean, that the circumstances of life cause you to do certain things. The circumstances of life cause you to step outside of yourself. But at the end of the day, if you stay committed to your family, if you stay committed to each other, great things can still happen, and you can still create opportunities for yourself to do better in other ways.
And I hope that people walk away feeling moved and inspired, and acknowledging that what happens in communities like this, with their given circumstances coming up in an impoverished neighborhood like this, that that support is created for communities like this. And I hope that people come away with compassion and a deeper understanding of what happens in the community.